All right. What's up, guys? It's been a little bit. Um, Little update. No more live account. Trying to think where I left off. I think it was about $1,200 balance, $1,200 or $1,300 balance. Um, I lost a few trades while I was on vacation, and then came back and tried to hit a home run trade and lost a lot of it. So I had 400 left in it. I withdrew the 400. And I'm gonna go back to uh, evals and funded. So I'm on this Lucid 50k eval right now. Up 1,000 on it. Eat 3k profit. Playing it slow. I don't know if I'll take any more trades tonight. If I do, I'll risk like 2 contracts, 2 or 3 contracts. Um, so I just want to come on here and talk about my current situation. I haven't really told anybody. I've told my girlfriend, which God bless her soul, she's been the biggest support I could ever ask for this time. So a little bit about myself. I'm 20 years old. I work in construction. Um, I started investing in stuff about 2 years ago. Um, Mainly doing like dividend investments, a little bit of swing trading. And then I came across uh, actual swing trading, like swing trading from a breakout. So, I mean, like, I could probably use or go to GameStop. Let's see if we can pull up GameStop now. Well, I don't have to show the strategy, but it's a pretty much strategy's not important. But did that with I think how much did I start with? I think I started with like what 8,000, maybe 10,000 in my Webull account, and this was what was this last September is when I first found it, joined the Discord, and then last October was great. I mean, um, let's just see, December, October. Yeah, so I pretty much did it during this big move up here. Is about when I was a little bit of September, the beginning of October, kind of had that drop, but I pretty much started. What was it? I think it was like probably here to here. I ran my account up to shoot. I was like 18,500, 19,000, and started getting a dump. And I was getting impatient. I was struggling to sit on my hands and just wait it out. So I was asking around. I was like, "You guys have any good methods to build my account portfolio for when we have the next good bull run to have more funds to make bigger wins?" And they're like, one of the guys I talked to was like, "Yeah, you can try 0 days till expired uh, spy swinging or spy trading, scalping." So pretty much what I would do was I'd go in, buy a bunch of contracts of spy options, just trying to guess where price was going to go, and I won a decent. I made a decent amount. I think I was up to like, or no, I ran my account up to like 15k, or no, it was like 16 or 17,000, and then market started pulling back a little bit. So I think I got up to like 18,500, trying to get to 20K. I started losing and losing and losing because I didn't have a strategy. I was just on like the 1 second or like 30-second time frame, and I'd be like, let's just use this for an example. I'm like, all right, so it looks like we're going up a little bit. I'd buy like 10 contracts would go up, and it would just reverse and shoot down. And I was probably losing about $1,000 per trade of my actual money. Or that was the wrong chart. But it'd be like, oh, it's gonna go back up, and it would shoot down, or it's gonna go up or down, and it just shoots up. No strategy, just trying to just guess, guess based on what I thought it was gonna do, which I did not have any market experience to do that with. I had no strategy. So at work, I would sit there, like in the middle of doing something, pull out my phone, buy a bunch of contracts of 0 DTE SPY options, and I just watched my account just disintegrate. So let's just say I had roughly 19 grand in my portfolio. First day, lost like 10K, like 9K I think it was, and I was like, all right. I felt horrible. Like I felt like I gotten shot in the chest. Like it just felt like someone had taken a shotgun and blew a hole through my chest. Like it hurt to sit there and lose 10K in one day of my hard-earned money. And then I was talking to my girlfriend. I was like, just being honest with her. I was like, listen, I messed up. I'm not gonna do this again. I didn't have a strategy going into this. And she was like, it's okay, it happens. You're making mistakes. You're learning. Next day, same thing. Pretty much blow the rest of my account. I had like maybe 2 grand left after that day. So I had lost 17,000 in 2 days of my hard-earned money. And it hurts. It still hurts to this day. I have not made that money back at all. I'll keep going with the story. So I was really struggling with that for a while. That I had pretty much lost just around about 20 grand, as I was 19 at the time, 18 to 19 at the time. I lost 20 grand, which is a lot of money. Like being a teenager and having 20K that I could just have cash, it hurt a lot to lose. I did not have 20. I mean, I had the 20K to lose, but I should not have lost it. That's where I'm trying to get at. But I think what hurts the most is that I didn't have the self-control to be able to stop myself from losing all my money. I just kept gambling and it was just gambling. So I'd get a rush when I'd win. I'd be like, all right, I got to chase my losses. And if you trade or gamble even, you know exactly how that goes. Like it's a recipe for disaster. And it's exactly what happened. I pretty much lost all my money. All my money I had saved up, all my investments, just gone in 48 hours. And it sucked. It still sucks. I still kick myself in the ass about it. But if there's one thing I have learned is that it was a learning experience, and it is what it is. And like, does it hurt? Yes, because I'm not to where I want to be yet. And now that we are in the next bull run, I missed out on this. I missed out on really, I mean, even April wasn't bad. But I missed out on pretty much all this. And there was a group I was in, and we all had a goal by the end of 2025 to each have $20,000 in our portfolios. And I think I was right there. I got greedy. I got stupid and selfish and blew it all. And what you saw in my live account was the last amount of money that I had in that portfolio. I took some out, had to buy some stuff, and um, I deposited like 800, I think was the last amount in my portfolio, and I had made a couple $100, put in one of my checks, and was up to 1,300 or whatever I was at, and just like before, I crashed out, blew $900, and now I have $400 left in my savings, and that is all the money I have. That's not even the end of it. So on evals, and I get cocky and go direct to funded accounts because I'm like, oh, I can be disciplined and make it through an account. This account I bought a couple days ago and saying I was going to lock in. I have $163 left of drawdown on this account, and that's a $250 account. And I struggled to have the discipline to I just get greedy, and I think the market owes me, which I know the market does not owe me anything. The market is here to try to take my money. There's a reason that 1% of traders succeed, if that. But there's a reason I'm going to succeed because I have my goals, and I am not going to give up on this goal because I want to prove it to myself. I'm to the point where I have to prove it to myself because I have spent about 5K on evals, probably closer to 5,500, maybe $6,000 now on evals of money that I don't really have. Like I'm pretty much broke as a 20-year-old, living with my parents. I'm about $2,600 in debt. Exact number. I have $2,671 on my credit card debt, and my credit score is just going down and down and down because I cannot pay it off. So, like my credit score has gone down 80 points, 60 points, 70, about 75 points in the past 3 months, and I'm just sitting here, just watching it go down and go down and go down. And I mean, it's all my fault. It's because I'm making stupid mistakes, and I decide that I don't have self-control. But I'm going to prove it to myself that I can do this because I need it. I need this win in my life, and I'm not going to let anything take it from me. Because I'm too far, I have worked too hard to give up on this already. I have too many goals and too many ambitions to give up on this. I have to prove it to my girlfriend that I can do it. She has been with me every step of the way, and I seriously cannot thank her enough. She has truly been the biggest support in my life throughout this trading journey. She's been with me every step of the way since I started day trading. She's seen my highs, she's seen my lows. She knows I've been one day from a payout and blown the account. But she does not stop believing in me. So I owe it to her to give this everything I have until I make it work. And my parents, they have been nothing but the best to me. I talked about this in my goals video. I want to give them $10,000 by Christmas, and I have 6 months to make that happen. And I currently have minus $1,500 in my name, to my name. I have about $750 ish, not including gas and monthly expenses. And I make about $750, $800 a week for my job. So I'm going to be doing better at budgeting and not spending as much money, about saving, about being a disciplined trader, about being a profitable trader, because I am a profitable trader. I know I can be. I've proven it to myself many times. I just get stupid when I'm close to a payout. And I was doing really good on my live account for a little bit, and then I got greedy while I was in Mexico and tried to trade, and obviously it did not work. It obviously did not work at all. And I mean, it hurts to say that I am almost $3,000 in debt. I mean, it's stupid. I shouldn't be, but I am, and I mean, there's no taking that back. Like it, I have to own that, and I have to work at it and get better. But you know, it just it is what it is. I know I can be better. I know I can improve. I don't have a choice. I have to. I have to get better. I have to improve. I'd like to see gold retest this fib. Yeah, so that's kind of my story. That's where I'm at. I don't remember what all I talked about in the goals video, but I know that I want to give my parents $10,000 by Christmas. And if I don't make that happen, then I will think I'm a failure for a very long time. So this is my contract for myself to be a successful trader and to be a disciplined trader and to be successful and not give up and be the best that I can be, because I owe it to a lot of people, because I've been so blessed in my life, and all glory to God to be even close to the position I'm in. Like, I would not be here at all if it wasn't for him, and I can't be more grateful. I'm so blessed to have the job I have, and to have the things I have, and have the people in my life that I have. I'm just so lucky to be even remotely close to where I'm at. I'm literally just scalping like $5 at a time. But I'll lock out for tonight. Yeah, that's kind of my story. Currently, I have 0 payouts. I have about $2,700 in debt. I've spent close to $6,000 on evals and direct funded accounts, and no payouts to prove for it. I've lost, let's just say, I have to make, to satisfy myself with trading, I have to make about $30,000. And my plans for that is to obviously have hopefully max allocation. I mean, if I get, let's look at lucid payout rules. This is funny, this is flex. So I don't remember. Hold on. I'm gonna blur my account real quick, or blur my, so wrong button, blur my screen real quick. It should be blurred. Let's see. So I need 3,000 to pass this account. My consistency is good somehow. I'm trying to think. I don't know. What account do I have? This is flex. Yeah, it's a flex. So I need 3K to pass it, and then I have to make, let's just say, it's another 3K. So I don't really know what I'm going for, but either way, I have to lock in now. Like now is the time where I have to stop messing around. I can't sit here and blow account and blow account and blow an account. Like I'm past that point. It's come too far, and I've worked too hard to sit here and watch me just burn my money. I have a lot of people to prove. I have It's been rough. I have to lie a lot about, like, to my mom. She's like, "Hey, are you still saving and getting ready in case you want to get married?" And I have to sit there and lie and be like, "Yeah, I have money put away," knowing damn well I'm sitting here in debt, trying to get out of it, trying to just put everything into trading outside of work. But I can make it happen. I'm not gonna give up. I'm not gonna let this goal that I have just vanish because I give up. And if I can't do 10,000, I will do anything in my power to do 10,000. See if this long will work. But I just I wanted too badly to give up on this. We can target this fair value gap up here. Yeah. I don't know. We'll see if it plays out. But I mean, it's definitely my longest video. I'm sure nobody's gonna watch it, but it's more of a reminder to myself of the situation you're currently in, and I want to consistently post my trading videos. I need to be more disciplined. This week I have been terrible. I have been I just haven't been thinking about trading at night, which Asia is my main session. I sit there and try to trade at work, and that's part of the reason why I'm so low on this account. Like I am just blowing, like that's 5 red days in a row. Like, and I have previous day, like I've lost limit, and I just go no stop loss and like full port pretty much. Not full port, but like I size way too heavily, and it's just like, come on, man, like what are we doing? But I've been decent on this live account or this eval. Um, it's not the prettiest. I have gone up and down plenty of times, but I'm gonna start focusing better on my trades on this. I mean, this is my main account now, so yeah. Once I pass this account, which I will because I'm a profitable trader, and I will get a payout. I will get my second payout. and I will get my third payout. I will do the things I say I'm going to do because that's the man I want to be. I'm tired of going back on my word every single fucking day, and I'm changing that now. I'm not going to go back on my word anymore. I'm going to stick to my rules. I'm going to follow my plan. I'm going to go back to doing this every time I trade. I'm going to go back to typing out my rules before I trade. I'm going to go back to winning trades, being disciplined outside of trading, working out, building my relationship with God, being a good son, brother, boyfriend, friend, cousin, brother. And that trade lost. That stage open anyways, so. But I'm done. I'm done lying to myself every single day. I'm going to make this work. So yeah. No, I'm not giving myself a choice.